Hey guys, thanks for watching this. This is John Watts. I'm a consumer protection lawyer. And the stay-at-home dad writes, I might have to sue. This is related to credit reports. It says, I've done exactly what you said, showing them, the credit bureaus, multiple mistakes on over 4 rounds of disputing. They still haven't deleted these accounts. So here's what I would say to you is it's time to talk to a lawyer who does this, who does the FCRA, who's familiar with the FCRA. The FCRA is Fair Credit Reporting Act. So you want to talk with a lawyer that sues credit bureaus, sues furnishers. Remember, here are the credit bureaus, here are the furnishers. The furnishers furnish or provide information to the credit bureaus. And so you want to talk with somebody who not just understands how to dispute, but how do you actually sue? When can you sue? What can you sue for? And here's how I'd suggest doing this is get all of your information very organized. Okay, so sometimes people come to my firm because we filed these lawsuits. And so people come to us and they say, hey, I want to sue. There's false stuff on my credit report. We say, okay, we're listening. Tell us what's wrong. Well, it's false. I go, I understand it's false. Tell me what's wrong about it. Well, it's just not accurate. I'm like, I understand that. And say, all right, let's start simple. What's the name of the account? You know, they go, oh, well, it's a Capital One account. Well, what's wrong with it? Well, it's just not accurate. I understand, but you got to give me details, okay? So is the balance wrong? Is the date open wrong? Is the payment history wrong? What's wrong with it? And it's just a lot quicker if when you go to a Fair Credit Reporting Act lawyer, you say, look, here are the, whatever it is, 3, 5, 10, 1, I don't know what it is. All these accounts are wrong, okay? Here are the accounts. Here's what's wrong with each one of them. Okay? And that way the lawyer can see. And they say, and I've disputed it, it sounds like either 4 rounds of disputes, maybe 5 rounds of disputes. And here are my dispute letters. Okay? And then for each letter, here's the response from each credit bureau. So I sent this letter to Equifax Experian Trade Union. This is the response I got back. Okay? Then I sent this letter to the credit bureaus. Here's the response I got back to them. Here's my 3rd dispute letter. Here's the 3rd result. Here's my 4th. Here's the 4th. You see where I'm doing with that? So it's very clean. It's very organized for the lawyer so the lawyer can see. Because it's not just there are errors on my credit reports, but we have to dispute. We have to identify those errors. We have to be as specific as possible on those errors if we want to sue the credit bureaus at least. And then we have to know, well, what did the credit bureaus do in response? Okay, and obviously they left it on there. Did they fix it? I mean, did they leave the account but they fixed it? Well, if we point out errors and they fixed it, may not be anything else to do. Or did they leave the account and not fix the error? That's a problem for them. Well, then what did we do in response? Well, that would be the 2nd letter, the 3rd letter, the 4th letter, maybe a 5th letter. I'm not sure exactly, say on over 4 rounds of dispute. So maybe you disputed 5 times. And so just get all your information together and understand that from the lawyer's perspective, when people come to us, they're annoyed, they're upset, and rightfully so. Dealing with these credit bureaus is incredibly annoying, okay? But even though we know these credit bureaus do all sorts of bad things, we have to prove that to you they did something bad, that they violated the law, they refused to do a proper investigation. And had they done a proper investigation, it would have fixed it. So we need to be able to just imagine walking a judge through, A1 to A2 to A3 to A4, like step by step by step by step. So the judge gets to the end of this and she says, what in the world are these idiots thinking? Why didn't they fix this? Well, I would start off by showing that to the lawyer. Okay, here's exactly what happened. And sometimes people, I'm talking more like pre-COVID times, okay? But, the receptionist will say, hey, somebody's downstairs, see you. And normally we only do, appointments. We only see people by, very specific appointments. But maybe, hey, I've got 5 minutes. I'll come down there and see what's happened. And they have like a big grocery bag of stuff. And they go, here's everything. And, I'll like take it and go, what is this? They go, oh, well, that's the proof that we should be able to sue. I'm like, well, what happened? Well, it's all in there. And, it's like everything's all jumbled together. Don't do that because you may have a great case, but the lawyer may say, this is such a mess, I can't figure it out. You know what's happened. And I'm not fussing at you specifically. I'm just telling you, when you go to a lawyer, like be very, very specific, very detailed, very organized, so the lawyer can see it and quickly decide, hey, yes, I think we can sue, or, we might need to do another dispute, or no, they've done everything right. And you want to know that as quickly as possible. You don't want to be waiting around for 2 weeks or 6 weeks or 2 months or 6 months waiting on that. So that's my suggestion to you. It sounds like you're doing everything right. You've done, all these rounds of disputes. You point out the mistakes. So now's the time. Just get all that really organized, put together, sit down with the lawyer. I mean, you can email them. And if you don't know where to start, you're welcome to reach out to me. You can contact us through our website, alabamaconsumer.com. If you fill out the contact form, you'll get sort of an automated email back to you. And you can just reply, hey, here's what's going on. Here's like a timeline, or here's a summary. And I'll be glad to either help you or get you to a lawyer in your area that can help you. Okay, appreciate it. And thanks for a great comment. And sorry you're dealing with this. Hopefully you can sue these guys. And when you have legitimate lawsuits against the credit bureaus, boy, that gets their attention really, really quick. So hopefully you can do that. All right, take care. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.